Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. Are you in for some fun today? Because we have the Amazing Fun Land people here. We have Doug Strong. He's the managing director, and he's sitting next to Mike Powers, project manager. So you guys, well, you already have superpower names. I know we asked you not to put your capes on for the show, but we're super excited to see you and have you here. Tell me a little bit about the Amazing Fun Land.
Amazing Fun Land is 9,000 square feet of amazing fun. Right. We have several different rides, from theme park type rides to arcade games, redemption games. We have bumper cars. We have a big 5 machine that's got super huge wheels that'll turn you upside down and back and forth. We have a 7D movie theater that has over 150 movies and growing. That will shoot effects at you, such as water, snow, wind, and bubbles. A lot of kids get bubbles.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
And then you have a completely different, on the other spectrum, you have the 7D eggs, as we call them. It's virtual reality, and it puts you actually into the movie or the ride, and you feel like you're actually there, like at a theme park on a roller coaster, or inside an actual movie like Divergent series or something like that. And it's just amazing. It transports the player right there. And then we have laser tag. We can host up to 5-on-5 in over 1,500 square foot of a war-torn battle zone.
Nice.
Which is fun for all ages, even adults. So
glad to hear that.
Yeah, come on down, take out some frustration, tag some players.
Yeah, a little competitiveness in me there, yes.
Right, and then of course we have our robots, which goes more towards the younger side. It's a ride you can actually sit up into, and they can ride themselves all around the entire
so cool
9,000 square foot, and it's really neat. We also have our arcades and our redemption machines, where you can win tickets and win a lot of prizes.
That's excellent. So Doug, tell me a little bit where you're located and why you decided that this would be a great place for it.
The decision on the location was more so of finding a place, and obviously I looked hundreds of places over the past year or so, and looking at this place, I initially got a chance to just look at the outside, but then I met with the realtor and got a chance to get on the inside. But more than that, it was more so the strip mall that we're in, which is Caroline Strip Mall, is completely full, nice. Which means there's a lot of traffic in that area. We're right at 412 North Weber Road in Romeoville, which sits essentially you're between Joliet, a little north of Joliet, and a little south of Bolingbrook. And we located really well because I-55 is less than a quarter mile. If you want to go all the way to 80, it's a couple of miles south, but you have all these main roads that you can easily get to us. But the idea was to find a location where, like I said, you can easily get to us, and there's plenty of parking, and there's some other things to do if necessary. So if you're going to the cleaners or to the dentist, all these places are right by us, actually right next door to us. Like Mike was talking about some of the games, I always like to mention all the games play music, and some of the songs stick in my head. So for instance, the robots, they play all these little cool songs. They light up things that attract me and the kids, But it's cool little songs that each robot plays. So when you come in Amazing Fun Land, if you're not in the mood for fun or music, you're going to get it anyway, because this is what we're about. We're about creating that beautiful fun, that warm atmosphere, in addition to safety, awesome staff. In fact, some of the reviews we've been getting was the staff is awesome. So a couple of times I didn't think someone was having a good time, and I'm big on wanting people to have a great time. And I kind of just people watch and check on everyone in addition to the staff. And one gentleman, I won't forget, he was there with a party, and he didn't say very much. But on his way out the door, he was carrying a lot of bags, birthday gifts and stuff like that. And I opened the door for him, and I don't know if he really saw me, but I heard him saying, "This place is awesome. This place is awesome." And I said, "Oh my God, that is the exact effect that I want to have on people." So I think we're hitting it on the head, hitting the nail on the head, and doing a pretty good job at it, and continue to do that is the idea.
Well, I think it's a great idea. The Midwest doesn't have the best weather all the time, so we need something like the Amazing Fun Land to help us when those days aren't sunny and nice. Mike, tell me a little bit. We talked off camera. You used the term a wow effect, wow factor.
Yeah, so if you visit us on our site at AmazingFunland.com or .net, you will see the first thing that comes up is Valentine's slogan of the guaranteed wow effect. And what that means is several things. We want you to, for one, come in and see how grand the place is, which is the 9,000 square foot. Even though it'll look open, and that's part of the design. We want you to feel like you're not crammed into a bunch of place that's just filled with stuff.
Right.
And it's hard to make choices. You'll see that there is a lot to do, but it's spread out, so you feel open, warm, and invited. But that's just the first stage. Then it's our service, the customer service. All of our employees are trained on absolutely everything. They can repair. They can fix the machines, the CoinMex, TicketMex. Anything goes wrong with these machines, they're not just going to be standing there putting a sign on it saying it's down. They're going to fix it right there in front of you and get it back up so you can play again. And it's just those kind of things that I think culminate with the pricing. We wanted to make our pricing in such a manner that we can stay in business, but we can invite you back week after week and not break your bank.
Right, because there's so much to do that I would want to come back a lot.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So talk to me a little bit more about that pricing and not breaking my bank.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I would either go out and mow the lawns or whatever, and I would normally have, about $20 at the end of the week that I had to, have my fun. I had to go out and play and eat and buy things, get toys or whatever if I wanted to, all on that $20. So I took that and I said, how can we stage this pricing into a way that everyone can enjoy it very affordably? And so I took that and I did just that. I made it where you can come down and you can play, you can win prizes, you can eat, you can enjoy yourself, all for under $20, actually $14.95. So
that's awesome. One thing that you mentioned, because pricing is a factor. Families, very few kids travel in a pack of one. They usually travel in a pack of like 5 to 8. Right. So that's a lot. So that's really nice. Is this family friendly for everybody? Who can play? I
yes,
can go
definitely.
Play laser tag and.
Right. We start off at Toddlers. We have a ball pit. We have fun foam shapes that you can build forts out of and so forth. And we encourage that. It's all over the place. You'll see balls all down Retro Hall, all going into the main room. You'll see, things everywhere, and we encourage that. We also have iPlay, which is really cool. It broadcasts the game down onto the floor so you can interact with it live, and a lot of the kids love doing that. You can play anything from like soccer, or you can even play the piano on this thing. And then we have a big, huge tablet about the size of this table here that a lot of toddlers can get on there and paint and color and do interactive games that teach them things and advance in learning and so forth. So we start there, and then we go all the way up to teens with laser tag, as you said. So we've got something for everybody, and from starting out all the way, up into the adult years, and we're just going to continue to keep changing more and more. We're not going to stay stagnant. We want to make sure that part of that wow effect is that every time you come in, you're going to see something different. It may be a new arcade machine. It may be a new redemption machine. It may be a new ride. It may be more prizes. The prize wall will change all the time.
And while we're on the prizes, tell me a little bit about your redemption idea.
Okay,
your concept.
So I know as a kid, for me, some of my funnest times in any entertainment type environment was the carnivals. It was the theme parks. The little arcades and stuff, they were fun, but the prizes were always out of reach. And even into the theme parks, and they're kind of out of reach as well. So I wanted to take all of those prizes and jam them into an unconventional space and then allow people to actually win them. So what I did is I took a little bit of your traditional, bouncy balls and so forth that you're going to see in a traditional arcade. And then I got some of the inflatables and so forth that you're going to see at your, county fairs and so forth. And then I took like your big bears and so forth that you'll see at your theme parks. And that is our redemption area. And it's going to, everything is obtainable. That is our motto. So even if you can't win enough tickets, even though everything is affordable, our machines are set to allow you to win tickets. All of our machines are one token. That was another thing too, with the exception of just two machines, our Deal or No Deal and Flight Simulator. Those are the only two that are more than one token. But everything else is one token. And if you can't win it, say you have anything over 1,000 tickets, which we only go up to 6,000 right now, and anything below that, you can put 1 penny to 1 ticket.
Nice.
So if you have a 1,000 ticket item that you would like to get, you've got 700 tickets, but you still need those 300. We're not going to make you, spend another $40 to win, tickets. You can just pay $3, and there you go.
Well, that makes it really nice for us parents, so I can tell you that.
Yes.
So quickly, we need to chat a little bit about your party rooms.
Okay, so the party rooms we have 2 party rooms, and they host up to 16 kids or 16 people, and it's not just for parties. You can also do team building, like if it's enterprise or teacher events and things like that. You can host whatever you want in the party rooms. We have huge projector screens, so if you want to show some memorable moments of your child or whoever it may be on the projector screens, you can do that. It's completely accessible to the party. In addition to that, I like to let people know that you can also design the party room however you want. In fact, we had a gentleman came in last weekend. His daughter was having a 10-year-old birthday party, and he wanted to just turn the party room into
like a big rave,
like a big
black
rave,
lights and
strobes,
and all that kind of stuff.
And I thought it was really cool, and I was really glad that we allow people to do that, because while we will set you up with a few basic things for your parties, like for instance, if you're a football fan, we got some Bears and things like that. Got to go with the Bears, that's our team. You may want like Frozen or something like that for your daughter, or Teenage Mutant Turtles for your son. So a lot of people they have the idea they don't want the party at home. Well, that's why we're here. Come on, have your party at Amazing Fun Land. Not only will we have all the rides for you, but you can come in and pretty much do what you want to our room, as long as you clean it back up, So it's pretty cool, because when you get a chance to go in and look at some of the things, some of the ideas people have about their parties, it just gives you that really good feeling, because they made Amazing Fun Land part of their home because they were able to design it how they wanted to design it, and it just really helps the child have a great experience.
Well, that's super. You guys, we're out of time, and I wish you a lot of luck. You guys are going to be amazingly successful at Amazing Fun Land. We're going to be right back with more Business Connections. Stay tuned.